Welcome to episode 26 of Once Upon a Captain Swan. This is our little V-Day episode,
Yay!
which you either love V-Day or you hate V-Day. But regardless, we're going to throw it back to Killian and Emma's very first date, and we're going to rewatch The Apprentice.
It's so good. It's so good.
Today we've got myself, Sarah. We've got JMO,
Hi.
Lindsay,
Hello.
Gabby,
I'm here.
Rachel,
Hello.
and Justine.
Hello.
So first things first, a little housekeeping. I first want to give a shout out to Jocelyn, who emailed us a while back wishing us a Happy New Year, and I just saw it the other day, so I'm so sorry that I did not respond to you. So also Happy New Year to you as well, and thank you for the email. It's very sweet.
Aw.
I also want to give a shout out to Philbot5000, who was nice enough to have me on his podcast, which is called Shut Up and Talk.
Yes.
And we talked about our podcast. We talked about Once Upon a Time. We talked about Disney. And it was a lot of fun. And it was really cool to be interviewed. So if you guys want to hear me talk about that show with another dude, go ahead and give that a listen because that was really fun.
Where have I been? I totally missed this.
So the podcast is called Shut Up and Talk. It's on iTunes. And I was on episode 005. So check it out. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Cool. Where were you, Ray? I mean, jeez.
I mean, I've been drowning
I put it on
in
the
piles.
Been in a mess of red fabric.
Yeah, I've all kinds of red fabric. Ruby,
Yeah.
Emma, all the red. All the red fabric.
So much red.
I think I have a
Shout out to Gabby, who made us an awesome graphic this morning to put up on all of our social media that will give you a total list of all the cons we're going to be covering this year.
Yay.
Thank you, Gabby.
Woo!
It's
Anytime.
All right, so let's start the episode. 3, 2, 1. So we're in season 4 and sort of in the middle of this Frozen arc, which I miss.
Oh,
lot.
I miss it so much.
I miss Elsa so much.
Elsa was like so great.
She was such a good
needs
fit
to
on this
come
show.
back.
Such a good
I
friend
just-
for Emma.
Killian's
I
hair
know,
as well in this arc was pretty.
Season
Oh,
4
yeah.
Killian hair though.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I feel like we say this about every time we do a rewatch. We're like, that hair, though. It's like every
We love hair.
season. It's like a different
Great
hairstyle.
hair, no matter where he is. Guys, it's Mickey Mouse. Like, I love how they try to make him seem like so cool and foreboding with like this old man, but it's fucking Mickey Mouse.
I do love the little sneaks of like the Sorcerer's Apprentice theme that they put in this.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Okay, so how old is the apprentice? If he's faced off with Zoso, and we know Rumpel's like something like 500 years old, and this man seems even older than him. How old is the apprentice?
Also, if
I feel like he should have been.
Well, I mean, he was a kid when when Merlin was.
Yeah, that's what I was
So-
gonna say. So
Obviously,
he's,
yeah.
goes back to Merlin's times, which, as we just know, was a very long time ago. Because
Yeah.
even the writers don't know.
It's still my favorite thing on this show. Some time ago, a while ago, a long, long time ago,
Like,
long time ago.
They should have, they should have stopped
AKA,
stop
we
figuring
gave
it
up.
out.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We gave up on our timeline. Just shut up and watch it.
TV
That's
show
for show.
people.
God damn it.
Look at all these pretty faces. Don't think too hard.
Look at the pretty costumes and the pretty faces.
Ignore our CGI and our screwed up timeline.
Now be
But
gone.
why is the apprentice seemingly immortal? Like, we know Rumpel's immortal because he's the Dark One. We know Hook's old because he's been on Neverland. But what makes
I think
the
it's
apprentice just seemingly immortal?
Protected by Merlin.
That's what I was gonna say.
Maybe, I guess.
Maybe the bro.
But if he was immortal, wouldn't he like want to be? That's what I mean. It's like if I were immortal, I'd want to be more like youthful.
Yeah, if you're gonna wait till you're old to make you immortal.
Like,
What's
thanks,
the
Merlin.
Especially because Merlin comes out of that tree looking like
Oh yeah,
28 years
fine.
old.
Mighty
fine
fine.
as hell.
I know, gorgeous.
That's some fine wood
Title
he's
card.
got there.
The room. Yeah.
Oh, so
Aside-
Boy.
hello, Emma. How are you doing?
Hello, stupidly
Emma
expensive
looks-
jacket.
She looks so good in this scene.
Yeah,
He
so
does.
cute.
I love that Henry.
And I want her
pushes her.
jacket.
Henry just
You
don't do
can have
it.
it for the low price of $1,000.
It's $1,000.
Oh boy.
Is that the same one, Sarah, or is that a different one?
What?
Oh, you know what? That's the Free People one, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Girl, I don't know.
hair.
I'm so
His
confused
hair.
with all these jackets
Guys,
because this is all we look at.
I like how they act like she
And
wasn't.
he
They did
misses.
just make out.
So what do you say, Gabs?
I just like how they act like they just didn't make out the night before. You know?
Right?
They're so awkward.
That's such a good point. I never thought about that. It like literally just happened.
Yes.
Oh, wait, was the I Don't Want to Lose You Too one before that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
In the middle of the
Me
road.
and Sarah's favorite kiss.
Yeah.
I love that kiss so much.
Yes.
I also love how when she's walking out in that scene, he looks like he's on a rolly chair. The way they filmed it, it totally looks like he's on a rolly chair. Yes, that's the Free People jacket. That one's just impossible to find. The other one I was
Okay.
thinking of, from the cricket games, that looks very similar, is $1,000.
Okay, so no chance on either. Good to know.
I mean, it could pop up. Free People's a lot cheaper, so. Oh, look at him
Boom, look
sitting
at
there.
that.
Mm.
Colin,
Well,
close your legs. That's
Never.
unladylike.
Good.
No.
I don't like lady legs.
You don't know.
This scene actually frustrated me a lot because I'm like, you just remember yelling at Killian, being like, "Do you really think you're gonna be able to pull the same blackmail over on the dark one twice in a row and get away with it?"
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like,
It's a bit silly in at times. Bless
but you're
him.
smarter than that.
This was
You know.
back when
Also,
it was
like, how
easy
did
to
Belle
best of them
never
like that.
find this just hand?
Right?
Like, he's just had it chilling in his back room all this time.
Well, in the castle, when Belle was cleaning it and talking to him like a while ago in flashbacks, you can see his hand just like on display, like next to Pinocchio's puppet parents or Geppetto's puppet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
He just
There.
leaves it out there, so it's nothing new. She's been dusting it for however many years that they've been.
Did she just never ask, like, why he has this, like, hand?
Would you ask? I don't know if I would ask.
True. That's true. Maybe she just saw it and was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna ask.
Not today.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Colin looks so hot in this scene.
That's the
He
moment that
does.
I wanted to talk about.
Also,
No,
okay,
no,
so I just want to make a note about just the lighting in all of the scenes between Killian and Rumpel, because I think that's really masterfully done, where Colin's always in this, like, half shadow, where one side of his face is in light and the other is in shadow. And it kind of shows, like, where Killian is at this point in his arc, where he's kind of towing two lines between the lightness and the darkness, and I think that's just really, really clever.
I really like that.
And it comes up a lot throughout all of 4A, where Colin's just kind of in half light.
Yeah, now that you say that, I'm thinking about all the scenes, and they do that a lot. Or it
Go,
could just
Jim.
be like using Colin's face and angles.
Go, J-Mo, go.
I was just
Go,
going to
J-Mo,
say
go.
that during that scene, that part when he was talking about that, should things go well and she wants me to hold her, I want to use both hands. That just goes to show how much, that boy has agency for women, and that he doesn't want to force anybody to do anything. He wants her to lead. And that's what I just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Plus, you want to
embarrass
fill
your
up
prom
both hands.
parents. No.
Oh, but Emma just looks absolutely gorgeous.
Ugh.
I absolutely loved this dress. I mean, and just her hair and just.
I've come to the conclusion that is a custom-made dress.
Right.
Look at Ginny in the background where she
And
waits the pole.
holy
Oh.
I know. Sex on.
Hello.
Do you guys remember Tumblr when this episode
Yes.
aired?
Yes.
Oh
Everyone
my God.
died.
Do you guys
It was-
remember when the
everyone
first shots
died.
of him in this outfit were
Yeah.
leaked?
Oh my God. I
Like, the
remember
whole
where it
build
was
up to
like
this episode.
it was like the night that those pictures leaked. I remember everyone was just furiously refreshing Tumblr, and the first picture that came out was so blurry and dark. Everyone was like, "Oh my God!"
Christmas
Half in
sister.
hand.
David
Oh,
looks pretty
Dave.
damn good too.
Dave.
David looks good.
Where are you, Kim?
David back in that
I
Prada.
know. He's in Japan, damn it.
Killian just looks so happy, and he's just like, "Oh, you absolute babe,"
He's like, I got this.
Smirking.
just like loving it.
Sex smirk.
Oh.
Killian's like, I know you're just
Also,
jealous you're
so-
not going out with Dave.
Also, can we talk about how like Elsa seems to be the only person who's ever been like, "No, Emma, you go out and do your own thing that makes you happy. I'll deal with my own problems."
That's so true.
The shade.
I'll deal with my own problem. You go out and have fun.
Because she's like, if I can't go out with that pirate, someone needs to.
Dear Dad,
I
how
Also,
told-
like
I totally
Elizabeth
believe
Lyle,
that
That's
Elsa
so
had.
cute.
I totally believe Elsa had a crush on Hook. It's my headcanon. I don't care.
Oh my God, do you guys remember like when people thought that they were gonna have become a thing because they were like filming together? And
Oh yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like,
Gosh, yeah.
meltdown mode
film together.
because they had like one scene together.
Except that day filming once when it was really like sunny and like Killian was Colin was
That was when
without
he was
his
doing
like
jigs.
waistcoat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was basically
street.
swearing his top in the street, and everyone was just like, "This is the best filming day ever."
That was when we got those pictures of him peering around the corner with like the smuggest, like
Yes!
snarkiest look on his
Yeah.
face. I was like, ah.
I have that gif on my phone to this day because it's just so perfect.
It's good filming days.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rumble.
God, this goes back to what we've said, where it's like I love Rumple, like Rumpelstiltskin, but I hate Mr. Gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I love Robert in this scene. I love Robert and Elizabeth's scenes together. I think they both do a really good job.
Yeah, I do love, Enchanted Forest Rumple. Hate Storybook Rumple.
They also got her outfit down to a T.
Mm.
They really
Yeah.
It's
did.
the perfect reincarnation of that outfit. I want it.
And they cast they cast the Frozen people so well. Like,
Oh, yeah.
so well.
That's some of the best casting that they've done.
Yeah.
Guys, it's Mickey Mouse again.
You're like his cheerleader.
It's just, for me, it's so funny. This guy is fucking Mickey Mouse. And he has mutton chops.
Biscuit.
FYI, guys, that's not how you make biscuits. Just in case anyone was wondering.
See, that's not a biscuit
Well,
in the
maybe
UK.
that's how you made them in, like, the medieval times.
Yeah, Ray.
Does it still rise, though, if you just cook the bottom? I feel like the bottoms would be really burnt.
I don't know, Ray. Maybe he's just reheating them like a medieval microwave.
I'll accept that. I wish I had a stall in my living room for my
Yeah, like, why does he have a stall?
Because he wants his horses to be next to the fire.
Close by.
Right there.
Sleepover.
It's very cold in
But he
Vancouver, okay?
doesn't have anything in there.
They're on a
They're-
vacation, okay?
No, he lets them out during the day to graze. They gotta eat. That's what you do.
Okay,
Then
sure.
they come in at night. I got horses. I know how it works.
Maybe that's Pluto's like little area. Because this is Mickey Mouse, so it's Pluto's
Oh
little
my god.
stable. Or it's Goofy's.
Goofy. Fuck's sake.
Donald Duck. He's got them all in there. It's just for all of them.
It's a party.
Oh,
I'm
Lady in the
honestly
Tramp.
surprised they haven't.
This is
Do
it.
you think like that's actually supposed to be like humanoid versions of Lady and the Tramp?
Oh, I mean, what
Because
else
if so,
would
I
it
want to
be?
see their story. Also, this restaurant just appears just for this date,
And that's
and
it.
it's never
gonna get
mentioned
now.
again.
Completely disappears.
Take off that jacket, honey.
Yes.
Take off that jacket,
Oh, what an absolute babe.
guys.
Oh my god.
Proposal
Look
talk.
at the face. The face.
The
Here we go.
libations.
Oh, what a sauce.
He knows he's so hot.
Tries
Tries to act all shy all the time.
She can't even look at him. She's gonna turn.
She's like, I cannot climb across the table right now. That'd be very inappropriate.
Deep breaths, deep breaths. Come on.
She's like, Emma, you are
In and
the
out.
sheriff.
In and out. Come on, it's gonna be alright.
Guys, I love how you can see JMO's like little freckles across her cheeks and nose.
Oh, well.
Sorry, I just
We
really like.
hardly knew these.
Like
Justice for Will Scarlet.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah.
Remember when Will Scarlet was an actual character who was like gonna have a plot?
And his plot wasn't just, like, causing problems.
Yeah.
Mate.
I love how they make like this to be such a big deal, but really it's not. He's just telling Will to apologize.
I know, but you know what Killian's like? Killian's like so moody, and I love it.
I love how
He's
she
like,
stops
"Oh,
herself.
my evil hand."
She's like, nope, not today.
Nope. I'm on
We
a
are
date.
on a date.
You're on a date. She was
I
so
love how
excited.
he's just like looking at his hand like, oh my god, evil hand.
Jaw clench. I kind of wish he still had his evil hand, so we just got a lot more jaw clench.
I love how she
Yeah.
just keeps talking, like, la 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 la, and then she realizes.
Also, evil hand could get up to some fun, you know.
They have like an evil hand like musical cue. Like I can't. They're just like, guys, this hand is so evil.
It gets his own song.
God, I hate this scene with Henry. Like,
Tell us how you really feel.
no, it's like I don't even mind Regina in this scene, but I just hate Henry because he's just like such an idiot. He's like, Mom, this lady's dying, but like, isn't that a good thing?
Oh, you're right.
He's like, Mom, shouldn't you be happy that this lady's like dead?
Also, rewatching this, knowing what it's actually like Zelina, is it just like, oh god.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh. Once upon a time, what you like?
It's like Once Upon a Time before it got so soap opera-y.
Oh, so
Oh,
the end of the
she's
date.
wearing his jacket.
And she's wearing his jacket.
Oh, she's walking. Like,
Guys, I'm getting like such Grease feels.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Totally.
she totally wants to jump him right there. Come on, people.
Who would
Can you blame her?
Do you
This is
I'm,
still one of
like,
like the hottest
surprised
scenes between them,
that it didn't phone in her bug?
The
right?
birth of coffee.
Or like the Jolly Roger, like she's like, "Oh, I need my own place." Like you
Well,
can
the
make
Jolly
this
Roger's
work.
not there.
Oh yeah,
The Jolly
Yeah.
Roger isn't there
I
yet.
forgot.
He has a room at Granny's.
I was
Okay.
about to say, yeah. I'm like, go to Granny's. I'm sure she'll like
With
let
Will
you pay by the
Peering.
hour.
It's
They can
not
sneak
like-
her in
it's
so no
not
one
like Snow
knows.
White and-
It's not like
It's not like
Granny
Snow White
doesn't
and
keep
Prince Charming
secrets.
gave her like. It's not like her parents gave her a curfew. Oh,
That hand
they're
reaching.
kissing. Guys, it's the
hand.
evil hand. This is
Grab that neck.
the evil hand cue.
Evil hand cue.
The evil hand musical cue.
Hey, left hands are great, guys. Okay.
Yeah, I approve.
Guys, so like what I went back to like the lighting thing, like this is another great like lighting
Mhm.
scene. Like you have light and then as she leaves, like it just leaves him in darkness and it's just like
Why are you making me have
And then-
so many feels over freaking light bulbs? Jesus.
Light bulbs.
No, Snow's just like, hey, what's up?
David's just jealous that he didn't get to go on this date with Killian.
Exactly.
How long it took for her to catch
Also,
her breath. Oh my gosh.
I love them so much.
I just think it's
I
so
can
cute
hear
they
you,
stayed up.
dog.
It's too cute.
David's definitely had a sex dream about Killian that he just never
Oh.
talks about.
Oh, please.
I
Like,
wish
905.
we had more cute scenes, like family scenes like that. I don't feel like we've gotten that many lately.
Yeah.
Oh, justice for Will Scarlet. Sorry, I have a problem. With that.
I think we
yeah.
all have that problem, so it's okay.
Guys, Killian literally just said, "You're drunk, go home."
Why has that not become a GIF meme for like things?
Dude.
Maybe you should make it.
Guys,
Drama.
evil hand.
Evil hand.
Evil
Look at his
hand.
face. Look at his face.
So did
Oh,
we ever
I love
Guys,
this
figure
shot.
out?
I
Holly's
love this
butt
shot.
in the scene. His butt looks great.
Mm.
It's the way it pans round. It's like, yes.
Guys,
Ew,
evil
those nasty
hand.
fingernails. Cut your fingernails, Rumple. Jesus.
Those like fake nails.
Ugh, they're still gross.
Like you get like at Halloween as a kid, like those little stick-on
Little
nail
stick-on
things.
ones,
You can't.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Poison? I'm sorry. I love
what he
Rumple.
drank yesterday. I can't.
I love how manipulative he is. Like the crap he comes up
Real.
with to test people.
Like, I
Look at-
feel like
look at
he
Mjolnir
totally
in
knew
the
she
corner.
wasn't gonna.
That's just that's like so many scenes that they've like teased Thor, and it just pisses me off.
I don't know if they're like actually using it as foreshadowing. Guys, it's Mickey Mouse. He's literally a mouse.
Literally.
Literally Mickey Mouse.
And like since Disney technically owns Marvel now, can we just get Chris Hemsworth in here for like an episode or two?
That's like way too expensive for like ABC
It's not
to do.
though. It's not because
Girl.
it's Disney.
We know
Unlimited
Once
budget.
Upon a Time's budget is going on costumes and horses.
I don't want to.
That's what the budget goes on.
And Robert Carlyle's salary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So we just won't have Rumple in this episode, and I just need like 2 minutes between Thor and Killian, and
Oh.
or Thor. No, you know what? No, Thor and David because
Yes.
Josh was in the first
Yes.
Thor.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
And I was like, don't
Be
you
like,
look
Thor would be like,
familiar?
you look familiar.
Yeah. You look like my friend.
Who is
He
now
looks like how
writer.
my friend used to look.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look, but he has a lot more facial hair.
Did you ever consider growing a mustache? Or goatee?
Go to you.
But I love Elizabeth Lyle.
She's great. They're so great.
Nice.
I'm nice.
I am like you am nice. I bet she was like, ooh, Anna, that's such a good burn.
See, if they were gonna do a spin-off, they should have done like a Frozen spin-off. Cause they're like
They
even
should
people
have.
even people who are like, oh my god, I don't want Frozen in Once Upon a Time, are like, this is a really good arc.
It is. I feel like people just kind of let their hate of Frozen overshadow like how good of an arc this actually was.
Well, no, that's
I
what
know,
I'm saying. Like people who like before it aired, they're like, oh my god, I don't want Frozen in here. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Blah blah blah. And then like once it aired, they're like, you know what? They actually did a really good job with Frozen.
It was good, but I think they stretched out the story a bit too much for me personally.
Same,
I thought it was a
Lindsay.
bit. Otherwise, it would have been great. I love the characters, but they just dragged out the story far too much. And then, typical one style, in the mid-season finale, rush it all and complete it within like 10,
Yeah.
15 minutes.
You're not wrong on that part.
Yeah. But guys, this scene is really good. Like, not even being sarcastic, this is a really good scene.
Except when she just drops it like a bitch.
She's so dramatic.
But guys, then Mickey Mouse comes in and saves the day.
With a little mouse bite. Like, do you really think that would have actually affected Rumple? Like, come on, guys.
Have you ever been bitten by, like, a hamster? It fucking hurts.
I have. And a donkey. But that's a story for another time.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
I feel like a donkey would hurt slightly more.
I have the scar.
Just a tad.
I still have a scar. It happened like over 10
I got
years
bit by a horse, and I still have like a lump of scar tissue on my leg from when a horse bit me.
Yeah, horse bites hurt like a mofo.
And it happened during a riding lesson at like the very beginning of it, and my dad was there, and he's like, "No, you're fine. You can do the rest of the lesson." After this like fucking horse just bit me.
Giggles.
Giggles. I forget how long this scene goes on for, though.
Yeah.
I didn't realise it went on for this long.
Oh, is that why he has that like little stable in there? Because it's like the entrance to that underground place?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So it's not like Pluto's...
Oh, so he's been living in this little stable for quite some time. Warbling. I love the subtitles. Warbling.
Oh, that damn...
They have subtitles for Sven.
Do they really? Was it say reindeer noises?
No, it just says grunts.
I love magic ones. Swoosh.
Oh, here we go. Exciting times.
Keys jingle.
There's our mate. Killian.
I love how Rumple's like, what the fuck are you doing?
A wild
Evil
Killian
hand.
appears.
I don't want this evil hand anymore. It's defective.
He's so angry. I love it. Rage in his face and the jaw clenching. It's like...
I feel like he's more angry at himself, though, than anything.
Yeah.
Scene.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely projecting on Rumple right now.
He's like, why were you so stupid to think you could actually pull this shit off?
He's like one of the most dramatic characters on the show, though. Like, he's so OTT sometimes. He really is.
He's such a drama queen.
Absolutely.
Also, do we think Rumple is being sincere about Killian's hand being evil, or do we think that's just bullshit?
Bullshit. That's all in her mind.
Bullshit. Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Rumple plays mind games and he flipping loves it. He knows it. He knows. It's obviously they've been rivals for years. So hundreds of years. So he knows how to wind Killian up. And this is perfect for him.
I just love scenes between Colin and Bobby, though.
Yeah.
They just play off of each other so well.
They are. I want to see, just like how I always want Colin and Jen to like be romantic leads, I always want like
them to be
Colin and Robert to like be foes. Yeah.
Yeah. Such great like chemistry, but like I don't know how to word it, but it's brilliant.
That's why I like how they never like fully resolve the Rumple and Hook stuff, because Rumple always does something to like fuck it up again.
Yeah. Well, because for him, Killian's so easy to manipulate, because Killian's such an emotional person.
He is.
Part of his lead kind of guy.
Just feeds off that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the fault of Killian for being in touch with his emotions, but it makes him an easy target for Rumple to manipulate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Baby.
Crashing her car.
Sorry, Emma just made this like super dirty face. Oh my god, it's the
Are
ice.
you reading these
like,
captions of the radio? Of what the radio guy is saying?
No,
I
I
said another request by Rip Van Winkle.
Oh my god! No way!
They're like, it's the mid-70s in Storybrooke, and it's down in the 30s out by the ice wall.
But you know who voices that? That's Damon Lindelof. One of the creators of Lost.
Yes.
So, that's your weekly Lost reference, guys.
Hey, look, it's a tan jacket.
Oh God, look at that phone.
That
Damn.
shirt is
That
awful.
shirt, that is an awful outfit.
I love how they still
Those
keep with it of like having like such old technology though in Storybrooke. Like it just really
Yeah,
makes it.
it's the 80s. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least they
Is
picked
it the
the
first
same
time
font.
that Will and Belle have met is when she finds him just asleep in her library?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Oh, poor babe.
Drunky.
He misses. I love how he's still by the sea though. Like, cause
Yeah.
he misses his home.
Ray, is that how you wake up a lot during the weekend?
Yep.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
how I was yesterday. I don't know. I was in my bed though. Thanks. Shout out to
Killian
Sherry,
honestly looks
my
like he just
BFF,
wants.
who takes care of me.
Killian honestly looks like he just wants to be like, hold on, give me 1 second to like go and throw up and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Did you see that like stumbly swirl thing? That's total like
Yeah.
hangover. Like,
That-
oh, I got up too fast. Well,
Ugh.
And you're just like, hold on.
he needs to go through the McDonald's drive-thru twice, like I did.
Yes.
Yeah. He just needs some grease. He's like, can we just stop at Granny's first? I need some hash browns.
But I like how he can like Colin's acting in that scene because the way he puts his jacket on, like
Yeah.
because obviously he's
still-
used to having one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I love
high
about
five,
him.
Colin.
He has so much attention to like little details like that,
hmm
and you don't catch them right away either. Like you go back and you're like, oh my god,
No,
look at that.
just rewatching it on
You're like,
loop
wow, that's
on
actually
YouTube.
really clever. Sometimes you just have to remind yourself that Colin isn't like he has two hands.
But from what we've understood from this past, from Atlanta, like he usually has become a one-handed actor.
Yes, those interviews.
I feel like
He's like, but I'm
I
very
feel like
good
if
at
we
it.
follow Colin's career now we're just gonna like pay attention where he's like only acting with like his one hand and his other hand just kind of lies there.
Just like clenched.
Grabbing onto an invisible something.
Ooh,
I
sorry.
wasn't trying to go there, woman.
You do know me, right?
Yeah, I know you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the thing with this hat though, why would Merlin create this hat from what we know of Merlin now?
He's a fashionista.
Gorgeous fashionista.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't wait for my picture with him.
Gabby's thirst
Yes,
for Merlin
girl.
is my favorite thing.
I know. I can't.
Guys, Mickey Mouse here to save the day.
I'm the mascot of an evil corporation. Had to drop the Simpsons line in there.
Wavy knife.
The wavy knife I can't.
Wavy.
I love Anna. Like, I feel like if I were a Disney character, I would be Anna.
Maybe he made the hat to suck up evil people, but it backfired.
But why would he make that in the
Sometimes
first
backfires.
To
place?
suck up evil people.
Because he thought it was a good idea at the time.
Maybe he was
Yeah, maybe-
bored.
Well,
Maybe it's
well,
trying to like.
clearly Merlin doesn't think things through that well.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
yeah,
hey
I
there.
mean,
Oh, don't talk about Gabby's man.
You
Oh, no.
know,
he's trying to
me and you, Justine, outside, okay?
I'll see you in court.
Oh dear.
Shade, man.
I can't.
He was trying to stop Nimue, wasn't he? So I think maybe this was some weird, fucked up way of doing it.
Oh.
Fuck him away, man.
Oh.
Gabby's in town.
You know?
Yep.
Can't wait for you to meet him. And that
Guess you have to hold
creepy
me back.
thing.
Okay, like, this scene, I know is, like, super dramatic, but, like, objectively speaking, this scene is hilarious because you have the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, you have Captain Hook, and you have Mickey Mouse all in a fight.
I just want to see like people's reactions to the Dark One and Captain Hook following a broom across town.
Yes.
Yeah, like they're not being inconspicuous.
Not at all.
Just someone turns around seeing that, it's like, must be Sunday.
I feel like the people of Storybrooke have just seen enough weird shit where they're like, whatever.
Or they're just like Belle and they don't question the random hand.
Yeah.
Just don't question.
They're just like, you know what? I'm just not gonna acknowledge this.
I'm just gonna go back to bed and pretend nothing happened.
Okay, but if Merlin created this hat specifically for evil people, then why does it suck up the Apprentice and the fairies?
Maybe it can suck up anything, but like his intention
That's
is
magical.
To use it
It's like
on evil people.
Magical.
I agree, Ray.
But it is stupid.
Maybe Merlin wasn't
I
the
really
one that
wanted
created
to.
it.
What, Gabby?
But it's the sorcerer, and
Well,
Merlin's
maybe he
the
found it.
sorcerer.
Well, maybe he found it somewhere.
Then who made this fucking hat?
We don't know.
It made itself.
Season 7 of Once Upon a Time.
Jefferson. Maybe it's the Jefferson cast-off, guys. Ooh, you know how cool that would be if Jefferson actually made this hat?
Because Jefferson is crazy.
Maybe it's like
His eyes
crazy
are so
hole.
blue.
it's
crazy
like
hot.
a mess that he was trying to make another portal hat, and then this happened, and he's just like, well, shit.
I don't know.
Then how did Merlin find it?
Because Merlin
If
is
Jefferson
Also,
made it.
the hat was a long time ago, wasn't it? Start of the episode. The hat was already there.
I know, but I'm
But we don't know how long Jefferson's been alive either.
True that. Been portal hopping for quite
But
some time.
All right, fine. But guys, this
Could have been in
has
Neverland.
subtitles. Like it says
Nave.
and Nave.
Aww.
I'm glad they didn't
they're
give him one.
so cute.
Grunting in the background.
Slurps.
Grunting.
Ben is the real MVP.
But where'd they get a reindeer, though?
They're in Canada. I'm sure there's some around.
You can always
Reindeer.
tell when it's a different reindeer because its antlers keep changing. They have more than one reindeer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
With the magical hat. Yeah.
With this.
With this. I was gonna say bad.
But yeah.
Like, okay, so like I was a really big Greek fan. So like I can never see him as anyone but Cappy. So I'm just like, oh, Cappy's in Arendelle right now. Like I don't see Kristoff, I see Cappy.
Poor Killian and his hand.
Rumpa's like, meh. That's what you think.
Whoosh.
I love that they kept it all
Obviously
brood.
like a Halloween store prop in the thing.
Mate.
Again, like they're in half darkness. Like both of them are.
And he looks damn good in it.
I know, God.
It's so stupid because he
Smart.
went that on. Killian, you know exactly.
Okay, so this explanation makes no sense to me because why would the Apprentice just have security cameras in his like, personal house?
Right.
Like that doesn't make sense. And then B, if Rumple erases himself from the tape, like that doesn't prove anything. It just proves Killian was there, but it doesn't show Killian doing anything because Killian just kind of stood there.
Well, yeah, he can't open that hat and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
He can.
It's like
he can open the hat because he lets the fairies in, doesn't he?
No, well, no,
he didn't
Rumple gave
open
it
it,
to him.
though. He gave it to him
Rumple
open.
gave it to him already.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Okay, fair. Continue.
Good try, Lindsay, though. Love the effort.
I get a silver star.
And it's like, I know I sometimes come off super critical of Once, but it's only because I love it so much, and I don't want to have to turn off my brain while I watch it. I want things to just make sense, like, and have some internal logic, which it seems as the seasons go on, there's less and less of it.
Yeah. The angry face. He makes beautiful angry faces.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is one of Robert Carlyle's best episodes, like just acting wise.
Yeah.
He's just an amazing actor, and I just can't wait to meet him. It's gonna be the best.
Lucky.
He is.
I know.
I just feel like as of late, he's just been kind of phoning in his performance as Rumple and hasn't been as into
thing
it.
is, he's not. His character's just like this season, like season 6. His character has just taken an epic nosedive. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, he's always been a bit of a dick. We know this, but it's just got. I think it's this season. It's just gone too far.
Yeah.
Beyond
Yeah.
that, you know what I mean?
Come on, Lindsay, you're missing it.
Oh yeah, sorry, Justice for Will Scarlet.
There we
Look
go.
at
Thank you.
Look at that nice little hip exposure there.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, hello.
I'm surprised, like, ABC let that slide.
There was even
Because now they're like-
a peak of underwear. I know you wear blue underwear, Will Scarlet. At least your waistband is
And we all
blue.
thought that you were wearing red.
See, we were gonna get this storyline.
No,
gonna
Yeah,
get
we
it all.
were going to get a
Joke's
storyline,
on
and then it
you.
just didn't happen.
I'm still
We were
so
gonna have everything.
salty that I don't have that resolved. So salty because I
Also, the
loved
scene-
him.
The scene
Even
is just
Anastasia.
so blue. It's so blue.
Mhm.
Like, look at how blue everything looks.
But guys, did
Oh,
you
look
see
at
the
him,
tear?
Pops
Did you see the tear in his eye?
Yes.
Pops
I haven't
collar.
even seen Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, and I have so many feels over.
Need
Yes.
to.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not on Netflix, and it's not on anywhere, and I'm lazy. So.
Fair.
Can relate. Look at Killian. Look at him. He's like, it's fucking.
It took a push from my friend because I watched like the first 3 episodes and I was like, nah. But
Yeah,
then my
crap,
friend got
yeah.
me caught up on it.
Well,
because,
yeah, like the
iTunes-
first few episodes of Wonderland are not good. Like, they're
They're not.
objectively awful. But then
Yeah.
it gets really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh,
True.
them two together.
But it's like the scene is just so blue. Like, just the
It
lighting
is, it
in
really
general
is.
is so
Blue.
blue.
Look at
Like,
that.
look at how blue it is.
Holy shit.
Look at
Look
Josh's
at
eyes.
Dave's- Yeah,
Damn.
those
It's
eyes.
blue.
It's blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
They're all wearing blue too. It's kind of crazy.
They're all
Even
wearing
Jen's
blue. They
eyes
all
look
have,
blue in
like,
that scene.
they're all wearing blue. They all look like they have blue eyes. Like, just the light itself is blue. Guys, remember when Regina was just, like, in her vault for all of, like, the first half of 4A and how great it was?
Oh, someone's feeling a bit shady.
Shit. And she had the Rachel haircut.
She does have the Rachel.
I was like, wait, what?
Not you, Rachel.
No, not you.
I
Everything's
know.
about you, Rachel. Okay.
Oh,
Please don't ever
Also,
get that haircut.
Jared sounds so
I would
congested in
never
this
get
scene.
that
Like,
haircut ever.
listen to his voice. He sounds so congested.
I can't. My subtitles
Oh,
don't
poor.
speak.
I'm gonna meet
This
him.
is such a
Wow.
stupid plan.
I like how I know, but Henry's like, I got this, Mom. I am such a pro. I know what I'm doing. And like Rumple
Okay,
the whole time
so
was
do
just
we
like,
think-
really?
Do we
I-
think that Rumple definitely knows that Henry's manipulating him here?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Henry, you're like 12 years old. Do you really think you're going to be able to manipulate the Dark One?
I like how at the beginning, before the season started, they were like, "Oh yeah, Rumple and Jared are gonna, or whatever, are gonna bond so much this season," and we got like what 2 episodes barely, 2 scenes.
Yeah, like 2 scenes.
And it's not really
Which,
bonding,
like,
is
I
it?
will say this: Jared does hold his own next to Robert, and like for a young actor, that has to be super intimidating.
Also, can we talk about the fact that I was just sweeping dirt under the cases?
Yeah.
And it's
I mean, like, that's
sweeping
Moving
it.
side to side.
I
Side
think
to
that
side.
is something that like
Just sad.
a teenager would do. Just be like, oh, I'm just gonna sweep it under like the shelves.
You can't see it, it's fine. There we go. That's the end of the episode.
That was really good. I forget how good like early season 4 was.
Right.
I just loved that date. I mean, that's what I want more of it. I wish we could like have more of it, like a deleted scene kind of thing that's like 5 minutes long.
Where like he gives her his jacket.
Yeah, and
excuse
walking
you,
together.
I did write that for Sarah because she asked me to.
Yeah, that's fine, right? But I mean, like actually, you know,
Actually seeing it would have been great.
Mhm.
touching my TV as stroking my TV lovingly.
All right, calm down.
J-Mo, we got some Tumblr comments about the episode?
We had a lot, actually.
Ooh.
All right. So, Spartan Guard says, I literally gasped out loud when the door opened and we saw Killian's modern outfit. I was floored by the hotness. Like, damn. The entire date was just so perfect. And this was the episode that took me from casual shipper to diehard fan. I think that's a lot of people's opinions that, you know, the first few episodes of 4A leading up to the date, you know, really got you in the mood. That was like an appetizer. And then, boom, main course was the date.
I think
And
when
it's just
I
been...
went like full blown shipper was Whiteout. Whiteout really.
That was a good episode.
I am dirty trash for like that type of trope where like someone's trapped and the other one is like, oh my god.
Yes.
And it's like they
I think
haven't
we
really
might have
like
to...
gotten to that point yet where they should be that concerned, and then it's like all their feelings are in the open, and I'm like, yes.
We might have to put that on the rewatch schedule at some point.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one. Pirate Hero Killian says, I also gasped out loud when the door opened and we saw Killian in the modern clothes for the first time. I remember being so hyped for this episode to air. I spent the time building up to it all, excited and bouncing and just wanting to watch it more than anything else, which was a bit awkward considering I was still in another fandom at the main fandom at the time. I already saw myself going full-time Captain Swan the episode before Rocky Road, and this episode only helped confirm that. Dax04 said, I was spoiled for the outfit, so it didn't floor me as much, not to mention the lighting of him in that scene kind of sucked, even though we know Justine kind of disagrees with that. Love the date, but the first time I watched, I was more irritated at Killian than anything for playing into Gold's hands like that and not straight up telling Emma what happened.
Yes. I agree
Touche.
with that.
Yeah,
Touche.
Killian was very foolish in this arc, but I think, you know,
I feel like
hopefully...
it was more of like a self-doubt thing. Like, he didn't think Emma would believe him, maybe. Like, because they don't think they were at that point yet in the relationship to where...
And also, like, Killian loves to hate himself, doesn't he? Bless him.
Yeah.
Self-deprecation at its finest.
Mm-hmm.
Brenna Bentley said, I was actually expecting Emma to ask him out, eventually. I definitely saw her making the first move, so to speak, because Killian made it really clear that she was calling the shot so he wouldn't risk losing her. Him missing that dart throw will never not be funny. I didn't expect him to try to get his hand back. Is it really sweet to see that insecurity? That's not the right word. I was totally floored by Emma's outfit and her parents. The dress and the hair were gorgeous. Let's see. This one was all in the tags, which is really freaking funny, from Bleebug. She said, legit my two favorite scenes in this episode. When Emma asks Hook out and he's totally chill and cool about it. Haha, misses the bullseye by a mile. Never over it. And also the part where they just get back from the date. Big smooch. And when Emma goes inside, she just leans up against the door with this oh shit expression. And I like to think that was the moment that she realized she might be falling in love with him. Girl knows she's in deep. Okay, but I'm still salty that the whole fluff in the ep was marred by Hook's deal with Gold for his hand. Can you believe that he made a fucking deal with the man he hates most in the realms because he wanted to be able to hold Emma Swan properly? Be as whole as he was before Mila's death. Fucking fuck, man. I love this idiot.
That was the moment she wished she could jump his bones right then and there.
You are wrong. And then we got this one from Holly the Curious. And she said she's probably going to get Rotten Tomatoes thrown at her, but
I read this
although
already, and I really like her take on this.
Exactly, me too. I was super psyched about the episode and loved how she asked him out in his response, loved the snowing anticipation and reaction, loved the dress, but I hated the actual date. It all comes down to one line. Hook, you think the Snow Queen being here has something to do with you? Emma, I don't think it, I know it. There was a puddle next to my car this morning. Hook, a puddle? What does that prove? This line was completely OOC for Hook to me. He never dismisses Swan's gut. Not since she bested him at the tree. He might poke fun at her limited knowledge of his world or cover his insecurities with innuendo. Sure, he was angry at Rumpelstiltskin and said hurtful things, but I think his true anger was that he really wanted to go to Storybrooke with her and not Cora, and she made that impossible now. He's a man that doesn't take kindly to betrayal. Hook has always thought she was bloody brilliant and amazing. He gave full credence to her ability to sniff out a lie. He had yet to see her fail, knew she was a tough lass, and yet here, on a night when he was focused to woo her and move just that much closer to winning her heart, he dismisses her. It has never sat right with me, and to this day I can't watch that scene. And that line to me always rubbed me wrong, and I never knew why, and she explained it beautifully.
Yeah. I've always been like, I don't get why they had him say that.
I feel like maybe he was on a bit of an ego trip during their date because he thinks he bested Rumple and he got his hand back, and he I don't know. I feel like it's out of character, but I feel like there might have been a little bit of subtle reasoning behind it, but at the same time, I don't know.
For me,
guys, he has the evil hand.
No, but at the end of the day, I know.
Just blame everything wrong, but blame it on the evil hand.
Lindsay?
We always have Killian painted in this, I will never ever say anything wrong. I will never dismiss Emma or anything. But at the end of the day, he is just a human. He is gonna say stuff wrong. They're very new in this relationship. Sometimes it will seem a bit out of character because, it's human. I say stuff sometimes that, I don't mean or, understand fully. It's just, I don't know. I know TV, everything's meant to happen for a reason, but this is also once upon a time. So.
Also, I can kind of see where Killian is coming from, where Emma's just like, I know she's after me. There was a puddle under my car. And he's like, let's chill. It's a puddle.
And she's being stressed. I bet at this stage she isn't sleeping. And I bet he just wants her to one night just to not worry, not panic, and just do something nice for a change. And to this stage, every single episode, they're doing something stupid. And they need something like this to sit back and just chill. They really do.
I do wish we got more of the date. I don't feel like, when I remember watching this episode, I'm like, that's it, we're done.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we got enough of them together. And
no.
Yeah.
Once again, it was overshadowed by the half-season arc.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's also just once being an ensemble show, so they need to kind of show everyone.
And I get that, but for something that was as big of a moment as this was, their first date, it's almost like they're kind of declaring it to be a canon. This is where we're going. I feel like we could have gotten a little, even if it was just one more extra scene of them walking down Main Street or whatever.
Yeah.
Just
it was
something
also
a little
promoted.
Oh yeah, I think overall it's a really enjoyable episode.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think personally, this is one of the best directed episodes. All the performances were pretty strong. The lighting and music and just wardrobe cues were all on point. And I think, it's just for me, it's one of the best directed episodes of Once Upon a Time.
I like how Emma was in, sorry, JMO.
No, you go ahead, honey.
I like how Emma was in more than just one outfit in this episode.
Yes, good
How many
point.
did she have? 3 or 4?
3.
Yeah, she had 3.
Bonus.
But yeah. Early Captain Swan just gets me like all aflutter.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to Rex for the week.
Woo!
JMO, you want to go first?
Sure. I have a fan video that actually was sent to me through text by a friend of mine, Amanda. She's also You Had the Water and Pop-Tart on Tumblr, and she was just texting me. She's like, I watched this while I was with my friends, and I knew I shouldn't because it gave me all the feels. And it's called Captain Swan, Say You Won't Let Go by Hope and Happy Endings. And it's just like a compilation of all their beautiful early scenes, well, just beautiful scenes in general, to like very just gorgeous music. And I'm just like, it just makes me miss them so much, and I need them back on my TV.
Gabby?
I have a fan video, of course. It's called Hook and Emma. Love Does That, It Changes Us by Christina Ortutova.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
really
a Vampire
beautiful.
Diaries quote too, so I'm like, hey.
Justine?
I have a fic rec. It's called Stealing Secrets, a college/mental illness AU. I will say this needs like a hefty trigger warning. If stuff talking frankly about depression and suicidal thoughts and self-harm triggers you, this is not the fic for you. But if you can handle it, it is a beautifully written fic that doesn't romanticize mental illness or self-harm, but it presents it in a very, very frank and real way, and it's just amazing.
And who wrote it?
It is by It's a Lost Girl Thing on fanfic.net.
Lindsay?
Okay, so I've had a bit of a interesting week. So this week I have been really obsessed with the idea of Killian Jones and a cat. So I've been reading like all the fics. So no, seriously, right? So
Are there a lot of fics for this?
Yes, there is, and I've also like sent
there's
out
so
like,
many
prompts that I've requested a few. Yeah, but anyway, so the thing that triggered this was Look What the Cat Dragged In by Athena Scarlett. So it's Emma and Killian neighbours. Emma has this cat and she has to go away for work. So Killian helps look after this cat, and I don't know, I love cats, I love Killian Jones. I mean, it's brilliant, and I highly recommend it.
Well, if there's one thing we know Killian loves, it's pussy.
Rachel?
I have a fan video, and it's called
Yes.
Emma and Killian, Can You Feel My Heart? And it's by Daydreamin', no G, and then an X on the end. And it's more of like a heavier rock song. It's Can You Feel My Heart by Bring Me the Horizon. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a total like metalhead rocker. So whenever someone puts like Captain Swan to like rock songs, I'm here for it. And this video is so angsty, and the coloring is so beautiful, and it's just a awesome video. So
All the angst people.
yes,
Love it.
Angst train. Woo woo.
Whoop, whoop.
Mm-mm.
Come on, JMO, join us.
Oh,
Sorry.
I have a fan art by Alyssa, aka See the Lovely in the World. And it's a beautiful colored pencil drawing of Jen from episode 6-3, where she's in the black leather jacket. And it's a beautiful shot of like the back of her, and the detail in the hair is perfect. And
beautiful.
yeah, it's absolutely stunning.
I love you, Ellie. You're so awesome.
All right, so that about wraps it up for this week. As always, you can find us on all of our social media. We are OUACS Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, WordPress, Gmail, YouTube, and you can like and subscribe to us on iTunes, Audio Boom, Pocket Cast, and YouTube. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
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 Okay, bye.
Oh.